Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Miller. I'm running for judge. Judge of the Superior Court. Seat number 25. A gentleman will speak after me. His name is David Berry. He's running in seat 24. We are not running against each other. In this race, for judge, it is county-wide. You have had gentlemen and speakers come before me who are running in a district. I have no district. If you live in South Bay, you can vote for me. If you live in Vista, you can vote for me. Downtown San Diego, El Cajon, Julian, Pacific Beach, you name it, if you're in San Diego County, you can vote for the judges. Judges are a different race. We're a different campaign. Judge races campaign on experience, campaign on what's going on with our government, the judicial branch. We don't make promises, and very little is known about most judges' philosophies. In my race, the judge is retired. It's called an open seat. And attorneys with 10 years of experience in practice and are registered voters get to run for that seat. Now let me say something right now. A great many people in this room I recognize. And I have to say thank you. Thank you. In 2010, I ran for an open seat. I made it through the primary. We knocked out a senior U.S. attorney. It came down to myself and a district attorney. I'm in private practice. And then I lost in the closest election in the history of San Diego County by a private attorney against a government attorney out of the DA's office. 1.8% after receiving 312,000 votes. 1.8%. It's good to make history. Bad to be on the wrong side of history. Ladies and gentlemen, our court system right now, San Diego, is the third largest trial court system in America. Third. Our judges rotate their assignments every few years. You can sit in civil, you can sit in criminal, you can sit in probate. Which brings me to the point of the makeup of our courts. There are five primary areas of law. Civil, criminal, family, juvenile, probate. 5. Deputy district attorneys and deputy city attorneys, such as my opponents in this race, love to talk about their criminal experience, how many felony trials they've done. Here's the reality. Over 90% of our judges in San Diego County are already from the government. They were already deputy district attorneys for 20 years. They were already deputy city attorneys for 25. 90% government lawyers. Not that they don't work hard, not that they don't try to learn, but they never handled a divorce case. They never made the decision as to where a child should go in custody. They never handled a complex business litigation matter. They never drafted a trust or an estate. I have, and that's the biggest difference. The biggest difference when it comes down to who you vote for as a judge. If you want to vote upon party lines, ideological lines, I'm endorsed by the San Diego County Republican Party, as I was in 2010. I'm endorsed now by the California Republican Party, which I'm very happy to have had because they usually don't get involved in local judge races. I'm endorsed by the Lincoln Club of San Diego after an extensive vetting process run by a former and now retired Judge Larry Sterling, also a former state legislator, and 9 attorneys. My opponents have none of these credentials. Not one. It's not that they're bad men. It's that they lack the experience. For 16 years, I've run a private practice, covering all these different areas of law. I consider myself to be a very good generalist. But perhaps more important, I've run my own business. I understand what it means to make a payroll. I understand what it means to have to be efficient. Our courts are not efficient. I bring a different perspective. I believe that it does not take more government to fix government. 90% of our judges are already from the government. Mr. Berry, who's running in this next seat, seat 24, as a deputy district attorney. I, without hesitation, will tell you that I will be voting for Mr. Berry, because his opponent is also a deputy district attorney. I like Mr. Berry, and he's a Republican, endorsed by the Republican Party, running against a former DA who's a commissioner, who's a Democrat. The decision for me becomes very simple when I take a look at the two qualifications. And then I fall back on their ideology and who are supporting them. Judges are important. We are the check and the balance. Am I out of time? Not close. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Miller for Judge, seat 25. Jim Miller for Judge is a county-wide race. I need your support. Find me the 1% that I lost by. Find that for me. Send out an email, put it on your Facebook. Thank you very much for your time.